Hey world, we're here in Mexico with Paul Beckman. Paul's organizing the Nature Tourism Symposium in Mazatlan, Sinaloa. That's at the top of April 2011. Paul, good to see you.
Likewise, Ron, good to see you, and hello to your audience.
The world!
Hey, there you go.
Tell us, what are some of the updates and the people who are confirmed to participate at the Nature Tourism Symposium?
Gladly, Ron. We have a really interesting lineup of conferences and speakers for the symposium. We have a strong emphasis on entrepreneurship within the framework of the program. So there's an organization in Mexico called New Ventures. New Ventures Mexico is actually an international organization, but this is the Mexico chapter, and they both incubate and accelerate projects that are sustainable, that are involved in conservation in some way or form. But what they have a strong emphasis on developing strong business plans. So New Ventures is participating. Also, Ashoka is an NGO based in the U.S., and they have a program together with National Geographic and the Inter-American Development Bank called Changemakers. And so they are going to be also presenting the framework of their programs that they have around the world for social entrepreneurs. So that will cover that area. And then the Commission for Natural Protected Areas will highlight the programs of all of the natural protected areas that are basically available, as we covered in the previous interview, in the northwest of Mexico.
Mm-hmm. And can you tell us a little bit about the Adventure Travel Society?
Well, the Adventure Travel Trade Association, who actually had a big step yesterday in Mexico in the COP16 meeting in Cancun, which is a very important international meeting on mitigating climate change. The Mexican president, Felipe Calderón, made a very strong statement of support in a mission to help Mexico become an interesting leader in this sector, sustainable tourism. So I think we're all very excited about it. Interesting declarations. The entire video is on YouTube. We have it on the page, the wiki, where you're so kindly hosting the information on our event.
Exactly. There is so much to read and so much to see about nature travel and adventure travel in Mexico, and this event really looks promising. Any other last words about the event in April?
Well, the other very interesting conference that we're going to have, it's going to be actually a workshop that is going to be limited to people that work in NGOs, that work in the government, or are consultants some way or other involved in nature tourism or conservation in Mexico, and particularly in the northwestern part of Mexico. And it's basically to determine the role of these organizations, both NGOs, consulting firms, and the government in the structuring and strengthening of the nature tourism sector in Mexico, and again, particularly in the northwestern region, where we are having a heavy emphasis during the symposium in Mazatlan in April.
When do those workshops take place?
It will be within the framework of the event. As of yet, the date has not been established, but more than likely it will be towards the end of the last 2 days of the event, that particular workshop.
Excellent.
Again, that one will not be open to the public, like students that are participating in the event, but it will be a closed door event to people that are decision makers in the sector as it pertains to nature tourism in Mexico.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much again for sharing the news.
Oh, you're welcome, Ron. We look forward to future updates.